Watching this video will help you to know the common problem you can anticipate while using a diesel engine concrete mixer. Let's go straight into it. The number one is the engine not starting. Remember, this is a diesel engine. The engine may not start or having a starting. The most common reason for that is because of diesel line, your fuel system. So you need to check, do you have clutch filter? Check the fuel filter. Check there is diesel in the fuel tank, and you also need to pay attention to your injection pump and your injectors. These are the reasons why you may have problem with your engine not starting or having a starting, especially during the cold starting. Another problem that you are going to encounter is wet stacking. Wet stacking occur when there is accumulation of diesel in the diesel line, because in concrete mixer, as you can see, the concrete mixer, the engine is always run on idle. Because of that, there are unburned fuel that accumulate, and when it accumulates, it becomes thicker and started dripping from the exhaust pipe. This is what we call wet stacking in diesel engine. This wet stacking is a serious problem, and what you have to do from time to time is that you need to flush, ensure that you can buy additive that will flush your exhaust system. This additive will ensure that this unburned diesel get out of your engine. So from time to time you need to check your exhaust manifold and other things that have to do with your exhaust line, because your concrete mixer always run on low idle or low speed. Because if you run it on high speed, the concrete will not mix very well. So that is why one of the common problem is wet stacking. Let's go to number 3, which is drum not rotating. Drum rotation problem. This is number 3. I've overcome this problem on numerous occasions. Sometimes the major problem could be it could be that you have a broken belt or a broken chain. If the concrete mixer is using belt, if the belt is broken, it could be the cause why the bucket or the drum is not rotating. If it is using chain too, it could be the reason why the bucket is not rotating. As you can see the drum, you can see that rotation. That rotation must be there for the concrete to be able to mix very well. So even if the engine is running very well, if the rotation may not be there simply because of the broken belt or broken chain. And another thing, the concrete mixer has what we refer to as gear. There are gear that allow the concrete the drum to be rotating. There are gear. Sometimes there could be gear around the drum or at the bottom of the drum, depending on design of the drum. So you also need to check the gear too to ensure that the gear are really meshing very well with each other, with the frame of the concrete mixer, so that the engine could rotate very well. And you can also have what referred to as no movement. You can see this concrete mixer has wheel. That's about 4 wheels or 4 tires. This tire may not move sometimes. Do you know why? Because if you allow hardened concrete to hold the tire, will cause problem to the bearing, and before you know it, the tire will not be moving again. So this is another major problem. So as soon as you finish working, you need to ensure that you clean the wheel so that the wheel will be free from hardened concrete. And the last one I'm going to mention is adding cement in the drum. This is a cankerworm. This is a big problem, because as soon as you close your day job, you need to ensure that you clean the drum. If you don't clean the drum very well, immediately it will allow concrete to cake in the drum, and that will cause problem to the concrete mixer. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give me thumbs up and follow me for more. I have other video that talk about diesel engine, so I will encourage you to please follow my channel so that you can learn more about diesel engine. I've mentioned 5 common problems to your concrete missile diesel engine: not starting, when starting.